We can now report that the American journalist Stephen Sotloff, 31-year-old freelancer, has been executed by ISIS. They've just released a videotape, ISIS, showing the execution of Stephen Sotloff. ISIS released the video, and once again, a brutal execution, a beheading of this journalist, this American journalist. Carl Penhall is joining us from London right now. We know that they've posted still photos, Carl, on Twitter and elsewhere. Is that right? This is coming from ISIS.
Wolf, in fact, a video has also been posted online. We're showing you right now the stills. Again, that is part of our editorial policy, not to show and reflect the ISIS propaganda videos that are going out, and also to try and remember these people in life rather than in death. But yes, this ISIS video, a little over 2 minutes in length. Once again, we are seeing a man with an apparent British accent, dressed from head to toe in black. Apart from sand-coloured desert combat boots, he has a knife in his left hand. And the opening words there from Stephen Sotloff saying that you know who I am by now and you know why I am here. That is the prelude really to what then comes. And later on in this video we see once again that apparently British accented executioner then pointing his knife into the camera once again, as he did with that brutal execution video of James Foley, saying, Obama, I am back, indicating that this is possibly the same man that took that action against James Foley, and then proceeds to pass a combat knife across Stephen Foley's throat before that video fades to black. Once it does fade to black, once again we see a gruesome picture after that, a blood-soaked body, again dressed in the orange uniform similar to the uniforms that the Guantanamo prisoners were held in, and what appears to be a severed head on top of that body. And at the end of this video, like the last video, we see another hostage there, and apparently an indication there that he may be the next man. We're working hard to identify him, give you some more details about him. In this video, the executioner, or apparent executioner, as he waves his knife, he says, Obama, back off and just leave us alone. Again, brutal propaganda video once again, and it seems that the worst has happened.
Breaking news coming on wire services right now suggests that Islamic State have released video of the killing of another US hostage, believed to be the journalist Stephen Sotloff. This is according to Site Intelligence Monitoring Service, as yet unconfirmed. White House just saying that they are monitoring events. They can't confirm that. Dominic Waghorn's our correspondent in Washington. 2 weeks after the beheading of another US journalist, Jim Foley, if this does turn out to be true, Dominic.
Yeah, and Josh Earnest, the White House press secretary there, was asked about this. The news broke after he began his press briefing, so he clearly didn't know anything about it. He said that he hadn't seen any reports, but the White House will be looking into those reports. Now, I know a little bit more than he does, but not a lot more, and not much more than anyone else at the moment. As you say, Site, it's an intelligence group. It's based just to the north of here in Maryland. Jeremy, we've just spoken to them, and they've confirmed to us what they've been saying to clients, which is, and this is a group that monitors the internet for these kinds of videos and other videos and messages put out by jihadist groups. And they say that a video has been released by Islamic State, which appears to show Stephen Sotloff, the abducted American journalist, being beheaded, as you say, just as they did with the an American journalist, James Foley, 2 weeks ago. So that does seem to be confirmed as far as this intelligence group is concerned. The Associated Press also reporting it now in the last minute or so. So this is a direct challenge, really, to Barack Obama. He's on his way to the NATO summit in Wales. He has to consider what to do about ISIS. The aftermath of the James Foley beheading led to a lot of soul-searching here and a lot more pressure on the White House and the President's administration to take a firmer line with ISIS, to get involved more militarily. Obviously, that pressure is going to increase. Just also to add, Jeremy, this comes just 5 days after Stephen Sotloff's mother issued a direct video appeal to her son's kidnappers, pleading with them to show mercy for her son, pleas which appeared to have not been heeded by her son's kidnappers and it now appears murderers.
Thanks, Dominic. And the latest wires suggesting that Islamic State in this video has issued a threat against a British hostage as well. We'll try and find out more on that. But this is the monitoring group that Dominic was talking about has been watching this 2.5-minute long video. More on that later.